All right, Brick fans. So, I had just posted a review about the Sunset Stopover, and this truck comes from the Lumabrick Sunset Stopover. Now, I love the look of this truck. That orange is phenomenal. The cream colors are great. But there were some key areas I was like, you know what? There's a few things that I feel like they need to change, right? I'm good with all this. I didn't like the window going over the door because it makes the door kind of useless in many regards. But then I didn't like the white on these, so I did find I had some red wedges, translucent wedges. We're gonna test that out and see. Oh yeah, oh, that looks so much better. So we're gonna go ahead and trade both of these out here and get it without getting yeah, see, I pulled that little stud off there, and they've got these specialty studs here that have a little slot in it to accommodate for the wire. We'll put that on, and then we'll put that red wedge on there. Now already, I think that looks so much better. It looks like tail lights in my opinion, and yeah, they look so much brighter to me. They really put on that red for the tail lights, so I'm actually good with that. The other problem that I had was the window and the fact that it went over the door. So I said, you know what, I'm going to try a few windows here because we need something that's going to hold that down. So I found this tall one, but that's obviously way too big. So I was like, yeah, we got to get rid of that. And then I said, hey, you know what? I've got this little friend's car, if you remember me putting this thing together. And I was like, we'll try that, and I put it on. And I was like, that's perfect, right? Look, it fits to there, it comes up to there, but then, oh, we got a problem. There's a huge gap there. Now, this might still be a good alternative because it does give a lot more headroom and allow for that door to open up and feel like it's actually a door. But that means we'd have to put some plates back there. And I was like, you know what? I have that brand new taxi, Bricksburg taxi. I was like, let's try that. So I pulled this window off and I started to notice, hey, there's no slots back here and it's too narrow. So there was nothing that works particularly for this particular windshield. So I'm still on my search, but I think this, even though it's taller by about 2 plates, I think this might be a better bet for this. Because what I don't want to do is I definitely don't want to sit there and saw off the edges of the other. And I might just put a couple plates in there, and that'll raise the roof, right? Hey, we're all about raising the roof around here. I don't know, does that look too weird? Let me know down below in the comments. Do you think this is too weird, or do you think it'll work?